Hello, you beautiful lot. So we're going to have another session with some crystals, and I'm going to try and look through the same angle that you're going to be seeing through, because when I watch these videos back, I see so much more. And you must all be looking at the screen going, why can't she see that? But I'm looking at a different angle. So I'm going to try and adjust my view so I'm looking through the phone rather than looking straight at the crystal, because I'm seeing a completely different angle to you guys. I can obviously point out some things to you, and I've been able to see those, but the smaller things where the faces start to morph and all of that, I'm not seeing them until I watch it back. So I'm going to adjust my position. Probably should have done that before, really, because I've started in exactly the same position as I usually am. What a donut. And let me know whether you prefer the light being on or the light being off, because the last video I done, the light was off. The one before that, the light was on. I don't know which one I prefer. I don't know. Anyway, what I also realised is I don't really hold it still long enough for you guys to have a look at, because I'm really conscious that I'm trying to find something for you all when I'm going past all the things that are there. Okay, let's just crack on, shall we? So I'm going to zoom in and try and leave the ball on the stand. And try and look at it the same way that you are. No, I don't know whether I like the light on or the light off, because now I feel like it needs a tea light behind it if I turn the light off, because those candles are too tall. I'm not keen. I can see, well, I can see lots more, but I can see the light, and I don't want that. Although I am seeing it's a feline face, isn't it? Can you see that? Can you see that feline face right there? Okay, let's leave it like this for the time being, because I now also see that we've got what looks like a doorway here, or a window. We look like we've got a blue background here, and then we have a figure standing here, or a figure, a head. Can you see a head? How bizarre. It also looks like we have two people peering over, I don't know, a balcony or something. Could this be an apartment block? Can you see that? I'm pretty sure you can. Now, if I go back to where I would be looking. Now, if I was looking here, I can see that there's a ledge. So it's not a reflection of anything. It's actually inside the crystal. Okay. So there's like a darker line of amethyst. Yeah. And I can also see a darker line of amethyst here, and then a darker line of amethyst here, which is thinner. But I can't see any figures or the faces. I can't see any of that if I'm looking at the angle that I would have been looking. So if I go back to look through the phone, now I can see them again. So now I've got the feline face here. So there's an ear, and there's another ear, and it's a feline face. It's in my opinion too big to be a cat. Could be a lion, could be a lioness. Could be a feline species. Who knows? Who knows? It kind of morphs into a stag as well, because now I'm seeing antlers. Anyone else seeing antlers? Oh, this is a much better way of doing it, isn't it? Isn't it? Yes, it is. And then you're really getting the opportunity to look without me saying, oh, hold it still, and continue to turn it. We look like we've got some eyes here. Oh, the camera focus changed. Look at them. See that? A green eye and a blue eye. That's awesome. That is really awesome. Right, let me try it with the light out a moment, just to test it out, really. You'll see me in my dressing gown. Well, you won't actually, because I've zoomed the camera, so you won't. Sorry, I dodged the mic then. I'm in my dressing gown. Let's have a look with the light out. I feel like it's definitely clearer with the light on, but then that might be my eyesight. It's nearly 10 o'clock at night for me, and my eyes are not that great anyway. I still see a figure here, but now it looks more like a teddy bear. But that might be my eyesight in the dark, to be honest with you. I still see this ledge or window here. I can still make out something here, but I wouldn't know whether they were figures in this light. And I can see a face here, but it's nowhere near as distinct as it was. So I think the light on is better. But do leave comments below. Although now we look like we've got a figure here and a figure here. And some sort of animal here. A monkey. It's got a tail. Can you see the tail? Right. Let's turn the crystal and keep the light off at first, and then we will put the light on. So let's find, there's the pyramid. Here we have the pyramid. So you can see the pyramid starts here. Yeah, so I'm going to turn it because it looks like it's really interesting. Inside the crystal, we do it here for a while. And my eyesight is really not great, so I'm going to leave it for you guys to have a look. But my eyesight is naff. I don't know if I see a steeple or something here. It looks like a bit of a flag of some sort. So is that a buoy in the sea? Not a buoy, as in, you know, and then buoyancy things that float in the sea, those massive things. You know what they clung to when Jaws was after them? I mean, what a thing to cling to. You know, them things. I don't know what they're called. Buoys. But my eyesight's not great. But I'm going to leave it like this for a little while so you can pull your own messages out of it. But my eyesight's shot. I do need to get them tested. And then we'll put the light on. I'm feeling very grounded with this section though. If I'm just to think of it intuitively, I'm also seeing a cancer ribbon down here. Can you see this? The cancer ribbon. I'm feeling very rooted. I see roots. Feeling very grounded, rooted with this section here. I will let you have a little look. It's just stunning. Right, I'm going to put the light on and we will see what I can see with my shocking eyesight. Oh, goodness. These beautiful rainbows. It's got such beautiful energy coming from this. It really has. Totally different when you put the light on, isn't it? From feeling very grounded and rooted and connected, I feel very light and free. I see someone sitting on the edge here. Can you see? It's like this is a rainbow hat. There's some sort of rainbow seat or rainbow towel. Like sunglasses hanging around her neck, or a bikini, bikini top, and sitting on the edge of a rock at the beach or something. Just a really nice, free feeling. What's this down here? It's like a black and white dog. Like, but the back half is black, and the white half, the front half is white. Yeah, like a black and white animal of some sort. And then it looks like we've got a brown, beigey brown one here. Just a really nice scene. What else can we see? I'm really drawn to these above her head here. There's something very mystical about those. Like very guardian angel like, or light beings, you know, light energy. It's like there's shining a spotlight as well, because it's almost where that's the triangle, isn't it? It's like there's shining a spotlight where the light beams out over her. Okay, let's turn again. Okay. Let's go with there for a little while, shall we? Now that, I'm going to sit back and have a little look at this. That's just amazing, isn't it? I'm just going to sit and look through it for a little while, so I encourage you to do the same. Otherwise, I'll put my hand in front of the screen to let you know that I'm now about to say something. And then you know when to slow the quickness down. Do you know what I mean? So you can fast forward me if you want to, in other words. And I'll wave my hand in front of the screen so you know I'm ready. Do you know, it's given me, do you hear that car beeping? I literally live in the middle of nowhere. I mean, there is a road, but okay. Anyway, as I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted, it's giving me, like, oh, I'm pointing to the camera, what a donut. Pointing to the camera, you can't see that. So it's giving me here, I'm looking that way. It's giving me nether vibes, you know? Because if you listen to my explanation, this is angel that we're using. And over there, I firmly believe I have the twin to angel, and it's shadow. And I believe that these are the balls within the yin yang. It's the only way I can describe it. And angel here is the one that lives within the black side, so the dark side. So it stands to reason she's got to be extremely angelic to put up with those energies. And this here pyramid, looking that way, is like looking towards the dark side. I'm not going to try and put it up any other way. And then looking that way is looking towards the white side of the yin yang. Yeah. And look, I've just noticed here, that's actually a heart going all the way round. And it's almost half and half, look. Half dark, half clear. Isn't that bizarre? But it's like a window to the soul, but a collective soul, you know? And it's a constant balance of energies, constant, which I talk about a lot. Now, what I also, because I wrote things down so I didn't forget, I saw 2 lions at first, but they kind of morphed out at me. So one here and one here. But then these images that are protruding out here, they morphed into cub. And then I saw another 2 up here. So then I was thinking of a pride of lions. What the relevance is of that, I have no idea. But I also see butterfly, or maybe even 2, or a different species of butterfly that has more wings. I don't know. 2 on top of each other. I don't know if that's because I'm tired or if that's a confirmation yawn. I do seem to get more messages when I'm tired. I see many faces in here now. Many faces. Some you can see are human faces, some you can see are humanoid, I suppose you would call them. I don't know if they would find that offensive. I see fish. I see many clouds. Like light clouds. There's even like light clouds within the darker sides. There's light. But it's a constant. Well, maybe that's why I'm seeing the lions. Of course. It's like a constant battle dealing with the denser energies, being this very angelic energy living within half a yin yang. That's what I see in my mind's eye. You know, you may see something different, but when I got these amethyst balls, that was exactly why I needed the pair. And I bought them at different times, but from the same supplier. I don't know if they came from the same place. I know she gets her stuff from the same supplier, straight from source. So, but whether they are twins, who knows? Who knows? But I firmly believe that there's 2 energies within a yin yang. And I've known that I'm a balancer of some sort. That was something I learnt through quantum hypnosis. Very interesting. Right, let's turn it, because I don't know about you, I could literally look at that all day. Let's turn it. Do you want me to turn the light out? Shall we see? I can't remember if I did the light out on this one. I don't think I did. Let's just try. I'm sorry if the microphone's rustling as I'm moving backwards and forwards. All the gear and no idea, eh? Right, let's have a little. That's quite pretty, isn't it? See, that gives a completely different dimension again. You know, I was going to do another crystal and I just don't think I will, because we could literally stay on this one for ages. Do let me know if you enjoy this, by the way. I'm enjoying it, so. And I'd be really interested to hear what you're all seeing as well, without me turning the ball every 2 minutes, 2 seconds. Oh my goodness. So can you see, so what I was saying earlier, where there was a figure sitting on a rock or something, and it had a beautiful celestial something or other at the top, light energy or something at the top. Now look here. Now it looks like we have a figure sitting here on a ledge again. Can you see? But the scene is completely different, almost like the complete opposite. And what is the nether? It's the opposite, isn't it? It's the upside down. I know I sound like a crackpot, but you know, universal law and all that. And then here, instead of the beautiful white energy floating above the head, is this dark energy. But look at my light, how it's positioned. You've got this beautiful infinity symbol, and that's the light in my summer house. My summer house has an infinity symbol light, so that couldn't have been better positioned, could it? I can't remember what I've said, because I honestly feel like I've zoned out. Now I've said something about a window to the soul, but it's like a window to the collective soul in some sort of way. And it's about keeping that balance right all the time. And at the angle we've got this, we are, if we're thinking about balance, that does look like, if anything, the white side, the lighter side, I think has a very slight edge. But that takes a lot of strength, doesn't it? An awful lot of strength. Should we give it one more turn? Because I'm just conscious of the time. I don't know how long you want to do this for. Let's give it another turn, because I could do this all day. I was going to bring, let me just show you a little sneak peek. We'll do this one next, maybe. I was going to bring this one in today. Now, this is another piece of Lemurian quartz. But do you know how many times I cleaned this piece of crystal, thinking here was a thumbprint, and it's actually inside the crystal. But I thought it was a thumbprint, but this is like got a crystal within a crystal. Can you see? Absolutely stunning. So maybe we'll do that another time, because I really do get like Crystal Palace with this one. I think this one deserves a bit more attention than at the end of a video for 5 or 10 minutes. So let's give this one another turn, shall we? Because we've done the light on. This is the light off. And I did make out an image, but my eyesight is shocking. So you'll probably make out more than me with the light out. But I think we'll give it another turn and see what we get. And we'll start with the light out, and then we'll put the light on. Okay. Eyes down, look in. Now here, it looks like I can see some sort, I don't know if it's a mirror or a doorway here. Can you see that? I tell you what sort of vibes it gives me. That mirror of, what do you call it? Irised in Harry Potter. That mirror of Irised, or whatever you call it. I can't remember what it's called. But where you can see your future self. What is it? What is it? You can see what your heart desires the most, isn't it? You can see what your heart desires the most. The mirror of Irised. What your heart desires the most. I think I'll do a meditation on that. I think that would be really nice, wouldn't it? Yeah. I'm going to do that. I need to write that down. Mirror. Med. Heart. Desire. I'll come in here tomorrow and I'll think, what do I write that for? No idea. I might add background music to this video. A bit boring otherwise, isn't it? I see a distinct leaf here. I don't know what it is. Is that a sycamore? In England, I think the closest I can think of is a sycamore. I don't think that's what it is. I think I'm going to have to turn the light on. I do see a cat though, quite a big fat black cat. Or is that a panther? I wonder if that's a panther. Again, a feline vibe. Ooh, but a dark one. Ooh, a black panther. I wonder. Goodness, Angel has to put up with so much. And then we had the feline at the other side, didn't we? Which was the light one. It's honestly, it's like the opposites, the complete opposites. And that would be whatever way this, say this was in the dark side of the yin yang, yeah? One side of this would be facing the whiter side of the yin yang, whereas the darker side would be quite at home in the darker side, you know, even though inside is all completely angelic, it's on the outside looking in. That's how I feel. And then when you see the window and you can see what energies are pushing against this one ball all the time, I kind of feel like this is the collective soul in a way, where we have to deal with all these different energies all the time, and the struggle that it can be, and the constant battle of working on your shadow self that needs strength and resilience day in, day out. You know, everybody's shadow is different. Everyone has different elements of their shadow at different times. It's a constant battle. But not if you make friends with your shadow as well. Not if you address your shadow, talk to your shadow, find out what your shadow is all about. Where does this fear come from? Where does this hate come from? Where does this guilt come from? Where does this shame come from? You know? I need to turn the light on, don't I? That's what I need to do. I'm wearing a dressing gown. I'm trying not to burn myself because these go up like wildfire, don't they? I really don't want to do that particularly. Right. I'm going to bring a whole new dimension again. I'm just going to sit back a minute. I'm so sorry if the microphone's rustling. I don't know if that was me tired or what. I feel very zenned out, I must admit. Very zenned out. Do you know what? As I look at this, it just seems to get brighter. Is it you? Is it getting brighter? Is this bit here decreasing for you? Because it is for me. It just seems to be getting brighter the more I'm looking at it. And I wonder if this is something that she needs. It needs addressing. That we're speaking about the shadow self. I'm really drawn now to a figure, but it's like there's a stone figure head that looks like this, similar to like the ones on Easter Island. But that's not the one I'm thinking of. The one I'm thinking of is from there's a film called Night at the Museum. Oh no, it's another children's film. I'm sorry. They're all the references I have. I've just seen a pair of angel wings. Oh, where's my pen gone? Where's my pen? There it is. There and there. I just wanted to point them out before I forget. But this here, this is a face, a stone figure, similar to the Easter Island figureheads that are on Easter Island, but it's not that one. I want to say it's the one from Night at the Museum with I can't remember what his name is. Whoever's in it. Robin Williams was in it as well, though. What's that stone head called? Someone will know it. I don't know what the relevance of that is, but that's what I see there. This is really bizarre. I now see a face here, but I also see a face here. So I see a feminine face, energy, and a masculine energy. I still see this stone head here, but I see a masculine energy and I see a feminine energy. And to me, they look like they're kissing. That's what they look like. And then here, I see a lion's face. Here is the mane, and all the way around, and then a lion's face here. Now, is that my mind's eye, or can you see that too? Because I still see that, and I've moved, and I still see that. And that lion, my goodness. Let's be pen. This is like going down the forehead, right to the tip of its nose. It's got a line here. And then eyeball, eyeball, nose, mouth, mane. I don't know why I didn't think of the pen sooner. What a great idea. Great idea. God, 42 minutes. Looking at a ball. We haven't done the bottom or the top. Done all around it, but not done the bottom or the top. Do you want to do the bottom and the top? It seems silly not to do the bottom and the top now, wouldn't it? Should we just quickly do the bottom and the top? Go on then. Have we done this bit with the light out yet? We have, haven't we? Oh, I wish I could hear you. Let me think. Yeah. We haven't we? Oh, tell me if I haven't, alright? I'll try and remember. Another pyramid there that I've not noticed. Do you know, I think that is, you know. It is, look. I've never known. Oh, look. That's a lot of pyramids, isn't it? Isn't it? Right, let's have a look. Oh my God, it's like seeing 1,000 eyes looking at me. Is it you? Can you see all those eyes? Goodness me. I see lots of eyes. I see another lion's head to the left here. But I see eyes, and they're feline eyes. That's what I think. I think they're feline eyes. We're changing into something else now. Hang on. Being shown like a canal. A canal that runs through a town. And a huge fish. I mean, huge. I don't know, maybe like the world's largest catfish or something. It's massive. And it's being dragged back by its tail. It's huge. It can't fit on the boat. It's not, I wouldn't even call it a boat. I don't even know what it is. It's got like a flat surface, you know, like a raft, but a bit better than that. But that sort of thing, you know. And I'll tell you where I see that. So here to here is the big fish. Then you've got like the canal going around. There's buildings, trees. And then this is like some sort of flat raft, but it's got like a pointy roof on it. It might be a flat roof, and then the pointy roof might be a roof in the background there. It might be a house type thing in the background. I also see a keyhole, but a big keyhole. So here, round, and down. I also see a face here. I also see a very human looking face here. Who, if you're hiding, you're not doing a very good job, mate, because I've just seen you. A very human looking face, that one, isn't he? He's not moving. All of my videos are all fully protected. I do mention it on every video. Absolutely stunning. Right, let's turn the light off. And then we've just got the bottom to do. And you know, I said I could see 3 pyramid shapes. I can now see 3 pyramid shapes again, but these ones are black. It's like looking through the window a completely opposite way. It's just bizarre. Just bizarre. Just changes the whole dimension of the crystal just by turning the light out and having the candle, doesn't it? Anyone else see this eyeball here? Hello. I now see the proudest lion right here. So that was his mane, which goes all the way down here. There's his face. There's his front legs. And the back of him you can't see because he's sitting down. Again, that's standing guard, standing protection, showing no fear. Such a lot within one crystal. Such a lot of energy. Let's just pull this back a bit. I don't know what I did then. I think I've done something with the view. What did I do then? Oh, that looks better. I don't know what I did. Sorry. So that's Angel, the amethyst ball. We've ended it now, and that was the best thing to do. I think they'd had enough in there or around it, peering in. Crystals are portals, crystals are windows, and what Angel has to put up with is a lot. So I sent it some beautiful healing and said, we won't disturb you anymore this evening. We're off. So that's what you saw as I turned the crystal round and respected it, because that's what you should always do. So I think that will end the crystal exploration tonight. I think we will send Angel lots of beautiful healing energy because she puts up with an awful lot. So I'm going to put my selenite Merkaba and also some selenite here as well, and then we've surrounded her with clear quartz anyway as well. So I shall do some work on her tonight, show her some love before I blow out the candles, say goodnight to them all. And I will say goodnight to you all, and I hope you enjoy this video, which was a real in-depth look at Angel. And if you would like an in-depth look at the other crystals like this without me holding the ball, do let me know. And I've got plenty of other crystals we can explore as well. Anyway, thanks for watching. Take care, much love.